Every July 2nd, my mother Lorraine forced us to hold a party for Emma, our dead sister. No tears, just cake, candles, and fake smiles. This year, the moisture meter blinked red, no crying allowed. Gregory's eyes were glassy. I faked laughter, stomach tight. Harper, don't ruin this, Mom hissed. Aunt Susan handed me Emma's diary under the table. Read page 42 tonight. My pulse thudded. For once, someone might actually understand this wasn't love. It was control. Decorated and deadly. That night alone, I read page 42. Emma had written, Mom says grief is selfish, but why does she wear Emma's dress like a trophy? My throat tightened. Emma had suffered too. Dr. Carter had asked once if I ever felt watched. I laughed then. Now I wasn't sure. Flashback, I was 9, sobbing when my cat died. Lorraine smiled coldly and said, fix your face, death is business. That phrase etched into me forever. Emma knew she wanted me to fight. I confronted Mom over breakfast. Emma's diary says you mocked her grief. She blinked once. That go was dramatic. Doctor Carter raised an eyebrow but stayed silent. At the funeral home, I found Emma's bracelet buried in the wrong drawer. Gregory whispered, she made Emma work on her birthday. My stomach flipped. But then Dad pulled me aside. Let it go, Harper. She's fragile. My rage had nowhere to go but deeper. I showed Dr. Carter Emma's diary, hoping for backup. She nodded slowly. Keep this safe. You're not imagining it. But at therapy, Mom wept on cue. She blames me for Emma's death. Dr. Carter stayed neutral, then scheduled more sessions. Red herring. I felt betrayed. Flashback, Mom cut my hair after Dad praised it, smiling like a victor. Control wasn't new. I wasn't crazy. I just needed proof strong enough to burn. Gregory and I staged a fake outburst. I screamed, you ruined Emma. Lorraine slapped me. Silence. Dr. Carter, hidden behind the curtain, stepped out. Enough, she said. This confirms the behavioral pattern. Lorraine paled. Gregory slid Emma's diary to Carter. She wanted this scene. My breath trembled. We had evidence. Carter called the hospital board. This will be handled. The mask cracked. My mother finally looked unsure for the first time ever. The twist came fast. Dr. Carter revealed she was Emma's former therapist, fired after reporting Lorraine. They silenced me too, she said. Now she had Emma's words. And mine. She sent the files to the state board. This ends here. Lorraine shouted. You're both insane, but no one listened. Even Dad stepped back. I grabbed the moisture meter and snapped it in half. No more measuring pain, I said. And I meant it. Lorraine was suspended from the funeral home. Dr. Carter testified. Aunt Susan brought photos. Emma's bruises. The town murmured. Gregory and I moved in with our aunt. I stood before Emma's grave, whispering, we're free now. The wine didn't answer, but I felt lighter. For once, grief didn't need permission. It just needed truth. The state revoked Lorraine's license. She left town quietly. Dad apologized too late, but still, Dr. Carter stayed in touch. Emma saved you, she said. I nodded. At Emma's real birthday, we lit one candle and cried freely. No cake, no lies. Just Harper, Gregory, and Emma finally together in truth, and that was enough. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to check out more stories on my channel.